Welcome back, agents, to another Roblox video, and today we're going to be doing a Roblox Skyblocks video, or Roblox Islands, or Skyblock, whatever you want to call it. And today I'll be showing you how to make this farm you see over here. This is a carrot cake farm, and it's a pretty good money producing farm. It's kind of similar to an onion farm, but it requires a lot more preparation and a lot more I guess it's a lot more complicated, but I think it's definitely worth it. So as you can see here, this is the basic farm, and I'll be making a new one over there so you can see how you guys can build it and everything like that, so don't worry. So let's start off with the item list, since that's always the best thing to do. A couple things to mention: this farm is not for beginners at all. This requires a lot of late game items, which cost a lot of money if you want to buy it from someone or take a lot of time grinding for. So we're going to start off. I made this little list here with all the things you'll need. So as you can see right here, Skyblock Carrot Cake Farm tutorial list. So I got basic building blocks. You're going to need a ton of building blocks right here. It can be dirt, it can be stone, whatever you want. You can even have multiple colors. Like in my farm over here, I use bricks for these water catcher areas, and I also use bricks, glass, and stone bricks for all this area over here. So you're gonna need a ton of building blocks. I'm not sure, just rough estimate like 1,000, maybe not. It's probably too much, but just so you know, you need a ton of building blocks. It can be anything though. You're gonna need tons of glass as always. You want to make your farm look nice. You don't need this glass, but if you want to make your farm look nice, then you're definitely gonna need this glass. So all this glass over here, here, there, and also for there. And that's around all the glass you need. You also need a couple glass panes. I don't think it's shown in the list, but for every layer, you're going to need around 2 glass panes. So 1 glass pane, 2 glass panes. 1 glass pane, 2 glass panes, and 1 glass pane, 2 glass panes. So you're going to need around 6 glass panes per layer, so that's fine. You're going to need a ton of dirt, as always, since this is an auto farm, and obviously you need dirt for the crops to grow. And you're going to need around 16 stairs for the collection system at the bottom down here. So those are like the basic building blocks. You're also going to need some ladders. And we could start. Okay, so now we're going to move down the list. Moving down the list, we have the auto farm items. So this is the items you're going to need to make the auto farm. Now you're going to need a minimum of 16 carrot totems, minimum of 8 wheat totems, minimum of 15 sprinklers, 18 water catchers, 50 wheat seeds, 100 carrot seeds, 24 conveyors, and 6 glass panes. I probably spelled panes incorrectly. But you're gonna need all this stuff, and it's a minimum because that's all the items you'll need to create one of these layers. But obviously, as farms more efficient, the more layers you create. So I created 5 layers of wheat. It's probably it's probably recommended you have more layers of wheat than carrots, since it requires 3 wheat to make 1 dough, while it requires only 2 carrots to make the carrot cake batter, as you see down there. And continuing on. We need the collection system. So with the collection system, what you're going to need is 1 food processor, and this food processor is to turn the wheat you get from the farm into dough. So obviously you're going to need a food processor in order to do that, especially if you want it auto. You're going to need 2 to 6 washers, and the reason it's 2 to 6 is because down here, as you can see, come on, stop being fat. Let me get down here. You see there's 3 washers on this side and 3 washers on this side. So I did 3 washers so the carrots bounce around and split, as you can see over here. So the carrots bounce around and split into these washers, and then they get washed, as always. So obviously a washer washes carrot, that's kind of obvious. So you're going to need 3 washers if you want to make this efficient, but you can still do it with 1 washer. And obviously you need 2 to 6 coal totems. If you have 2 washers, you need 2 coal totems. If you have 4 washers, you need 4 coal totems, and so on and so on. You need 4 to 12 conveyors, and these conveyors are for these washers. So the carrots drop onto conveyors, and then the conveyors puts them into the washers. Here we go. So that's all you need for the collection system. You also need the stairs and glass or whatever. So now for the carrot cake making system, you're gonna need 4 conveyors, and these conveyors are these 2 right here, these 2 conveyors, the conveyor right there, and the conveyor in the middle between the food processor and the oven. You're obviously going to need a food processor, 2 coal totems, 1 oven, and 1 industrial chest. And the industrial chest is down here, but obviously I made a storage system And this storage system uses these things called input-output chests. So the storage system is optional. You don't have to do this. In order to make the storage system, you're gonna need one conveyor, one industrial and a minimum of one industrial chest. So the reason why it's minimum is because you see right here, I think I put 6 input-output chests and one industrial chest, and the conveyors right there. So I'll be showing you how to make all this stuff. I'll link the videos to Jesse TC, or Jesse Games, as his Skyblock channel is called. Since he is the person who made this farm over here and the storage system, I just plugged him into my carrot cake farm. So without further ado, let's get started. I recommend you build this out somewhere in the open, because this farm is kind of big, and I'm not exaggerating. This thing is pretty huge, as you can see over there. So I built this out in the open. I also recommend that you build it really high up. If you build it too low, you might die, because there's like a limit, or if you go too low, you just die, or you get teleported back to spawn. So I recommend building it very high so you don't have mistakes. I made it around 30 blocks high over here, and that farm's like 22 blocks high. From this ladder, let me get my pickaxe. I'm gonna be building with clay. I'm not gonna make it look nice, because this is just a mock-up farm that I'm creating just for this video, and clay gets one-shotted by a pickaxe, so obviously I'm gonna use clay. So you need to make a 22, let's see right here, you need to make a 22 by 24 platform. So we're gonna start off, you're gonna make this ladder, you're gonna put one block over here, that's 3 blocks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, there we go, 22 blocks. And we're going to make it 24 blocks wide. So now we're going to count, and I'm going to speed this up because this is really boring. Now what you guys are going to do is, after you're done building the platform, you're going to go all the way up to the top, and then count this block over here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks right here. And then you want to go two to the right, and then create one hole, and then go 7 blocks out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and do another hole, and then repeat the same thing and make one more hole right here. So you should have 3 holes. And what these are gonna do is this one's gonna be for wheat, and the 2 on the right and left are gonna be for carrots. Now what you guys are gonna do is start building Jesse Games farm, and I'll just show a little time lapse of it and what it looks like after. But if you want a full tutorial on how to completely make it, I'm gonna make like a little card at the top, and that's gonna show his video. So if you want to know how to make it multi-layered, please watch that video. And without further ado, let's get on with another time lapse. Alright, so the next step after this is to add your water catchers, and this will finish off the farm segment of this video, and the rest will be spent down here where we do the rest of the work. So bless you guys, I'm sorry. Well, I'm saying bless you to myself. Alright, so we need to add 1, 2, oh no, I think it's this way, yeah, okay. So you need to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where your water catchers are going to be placed. So you want to place 1, 2, 3 water catchers on each one of these stick thingies, and obviously I don't have enough water catchers, so here you go. And then you want to do the same thing on the other side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will provide all the water you need in order to power these sprinklers. And I think I messed up, because I always mess up. Yep. I'm going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. And you see one of the sprinklers is already being powered. So that's what you need to do. And let's move on to the next step. And I just sneezed again. Alright. Alright, so the next step, you need to go down 4 blocks below your farm. So I already built like a little platform over here. And then you need to make like a little platform over here, like I said before. Alright, so you gotta make this. You gotta make it right under this hole. And what this is gonna do, just bounce the carrots around so they get evenly spread throughout the 3 washers you're gonna put here. And obviously you don't need to put 3 washers. If you're only gonna do 1 washer, you don't need to do this weird spread thing. Where you put 3 washers. If you're only going to do 1 washer, you can just do a straight hole into a washer. But obviously, I'm going to show the most efficient design of this farm, which requires 3 washers. Alright, so let's see. It should be around 3, 4, 5, 6 long. And we're going to need 6 conveyors for this step. So let me grab my conveyors. Alright, so here are my conveyors. And you're going to need some washers. Obviously, I should have 6 washers. But the rest are on my actual farm. So I guess we have to deal with this. Alright, so you see where this hole is. You're going to place a conveyor right there. So you should place 3 conveyors so the carrots get spread. And then you're going to place 1 washer there, 1 washer there, and 1 washer there. Alright, and then we're going to make this platform a bit bigger so we can continue on with this step. So we're going to put some more conveyors back here. We're going to cover this up with bricks. And we're going to place our 3 coal totems over here. Let me check if I have any in my inventory. Yes, I do have 26. Alright, so place your coal totems right here. And then should be pretty good to go. You can see some wheat falling down there. So that's, the farm works. Alright, then we need to cover this thing up so no carrots get bounced around everywhere. And you're going to copy this exact step on the other side as well. I might run out of bricks, so I might have to use a different block. Alrighty, then you want to go up here, place 2 bricks or whatever block you have. And just cover this up so no carrots, bounce out of these washers and just don't get washed. It's obviously that'll ruin the system. And I need to go grab some more bricks because I'm about to run out. Let's see. And then we need to cover this over here. So you want to make this platform go all the way out over there. And I'll come back when I get some more bricks. If you guys are liking the video so far, please consider liking and subscribing because it helps me out a lot. We're at 500 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I'll be making I'll definitely be live streaming soon. Hopefully. Now we just need to extend this a little bit. And now what you're gonna do is grab your stairs, and we're gonna continue the stairs later. But all you really want to do right now is to grab your stair and just place one stair, 2 stairs. Oh no, I messed up. Alright, 1 stair, 2 stair, and 3 stairs. So we'll continue on with the stairs all the way down, but that's when we fill on the other side first. And you want to repeat this exact step. First, you want to get rid of all the excess blocks as well, though. So get rid of all this grass over here, as we're not going to need this anymore. Alrighty, destroy all this. And but do leave a platform to jump from this platform we made up here to down here. And that's so when you actually make this thing, you can come down here and then place all the stairs left. So right now I'm just going to destroy all these excess blocks. So as you guys can see, I left a little platform to get done here. You can also put ladders, but I'm not going to. And so you can place all the stairs left. Now all we have to do is mirror this step on the other side. I'm going to be time-lapsing that because that's going to be boring. And alrighty, that's the second one complete. And obviously, if you had more washers, I would place one right there and place one right there. But of course, I do not have enough washers because I spent them all on the carrot cake farm and I sold a bunch of them. So I guess we're going to have to deal with this from now on. And now we can start on turning the wheat we create from this farm into bread. And then into dough. And then we put that all together with these stairs. And we do the last final system at the bottom to turn all of it into carrot cake. Alrighty, so you want to build a little tube, and this is where all the wheat from your farm is going to fall down into. And from this tube, you want to place 1 conveyor right there, just a normal conveyor. And just place that right there facing forward as always. And you want to extend this out a little bit. And what you're going to do is grab your food processor. Let me find it. And on my carrot cake farm, I split it up into 3 food processors because I had a big wheat farm. But obviously, you don't need 3. You only need 1. There we go. You only need 3 if you want to make it more efficient. So you want to put this to dough, the dough setting, because you're creating dough, obviously. And now you're going to find a problem. And I had this problem with my previous design of this farm, where you see you can't place a block over here. So now the wheat's going to like bounce over this, and like the wheat's going to get stuck up here, and none of it's going to be turned into bread. So how do you fix this problem? With ladders. Wow. So you're going to need some amount of ladders. I don't know how much you need. I think you need 4. Alright, so you see how this ladder is placed on this block. You want to place it there. And then you want to keep placing ladders down. And then you're going to have to like visit your island again, because you're going to get stuck over here. But basically, what this is going to do is stop your wheat from bouncing around everywhere. Alright, so it's kind of hard to place. And boom. So because these ladders are on the other block, what this is going to do is allow you to place something in front of the food processor so the wheat doesn't bounce around. So this is really helpful, because you can't just place a normal block in front of here. Look, see, you try to place a normal block and nothing happens. So this is just a way to keep all the wheat nice and tidy in there. And then what you're going to do is just cover this thing up. You can add glass or anything you want for decoration. I'm just showing you the basics you need to make this farm. On my actual farm, I added some like glass and decoration. But you do not need decoration if you just want to make it functional. So there we go. And then cover this up over here. Oh god. I don't like this conveyor update where like the conveyors push you. Like it's okay for some farms, but like you should probably just use macro if you're gonna do that. Alright. There we go. So now we're complete with this step, and you see there's a ready made dough. You can pick up that. So we're gonna make these stairs all go down to one central place, and this is the perfect center between these 2 parts of the farm. So we're gonna be able to make a collection system down here. Alright, so now we made both stairs that reach the middle, and now we're gonna have to make a wall on this side so none of the carrots that get cleaned fall out. So just make a little wall. It doesn't have to be nice, doesn't have to be perfect. You're gonna need a lot of glass if you want to make this pretty, obviously. And I want to make it pretty because it looks nice. So we're gonna place one wall behind here, and this wall can be made out of anything you want. I'm not giving you decoration chips because I'm not a builder. I'm just a person that made this farm and makes farms. I'm mostly a functional person, not a builder person. That's why my carrot cake farm looks pretty trash over there. You can make it look as nice as you want. Doesn't really matter what blocks you use. Alright, so we're almost done with this wall. I'm just going to place this last block. Pop. There we go. And place one more right there. And now we need to go to the other side and do the exact same thing. So, alright, so you guys can see we have finished this part. And now you're going to have to do the exact same thing. But if you want to make it pretty, you're going to use glass. I'm not going to use glass in this tutorial, but I'll just show you like an example on half the side. You're going to repeat this on the other side as well. But because it's a tutorial and I'm lazy to break all this glass after I'm done with this video. Actually, I'm probably not going to break this after I'm done because I'm really lazy. I'm only going to break it to get my washer and my food processor back because I'm going to sell those. Alright, so we're going to make this. And you're just going to repeat this on the other side. You're going to make this a little bit higher just so the carrots over here don't fall out. Alright, so now you want to build a little block right here, and you're just going to place a normal conveyor right here. And it's going to be the final system of your farm, so you are almost done with your farm, believe it or not. This tutorial is going to be a pretty long video, but yeah, believe it or not, you're almost done with your farm. Alright, so you want to make this platform pretty big, I'd say like 7 wide. And you're going to extend this out quite a few blocks. So I'll show you the specific example once I am done building this. So what this system is going to do is turn it all into carrot cake. So you're going to put a food processor right here. And once you put this food processor, you're going to put another conveyor. You're going to put coal. Then you're going to put an oven. And then after that oven, you're going to put it into your storage system or just a regular industrial chest if you want to. Alrighty, so now we're over here. And now we're going to place all the stuff we need for this farm. So we're going to place our last food processor. You only need 2 food processors for this farm. I used 4 on my actual farm. But yeah, you only need 2. So we're going to set this to carrot cake batter. Then we're going to place another conveyor right here. Then we're going to place our oven. Where's my oven? There's my oven. I'm going to place an oven right there. And then you don't really need anything. You can put like an output chest. But I'm just going to put an industrial chest just to show if I even have one. Of course, I don't have anything. I'm always missing some sort of resource. Anyway, let's just finish off this farm. Alright, so you see, put this on carrot cake batter. And then we're going to build up 1 block. So I'm going to make this out of clay again because clay is epic. So where's my clay? Alright, so there's my clay. You're going to place 1, 2. You're going to place a conveyor. And then this is where going to be your coal totems are. And these coal totems are going to power that oven over there. So you're going to place those. And then you want to place your coal totem real quick. And there we go. That's all you need to power this oven. And then you're going to need some walls to make sure nothing falls out. You can make this out of glass or whatever. Obviously, my farm looks a lot prettier than this one. But this is just to show you how you can make this functional. So you see the dough goes into there. And obviously, we're missing carrots. So it's not going to turn into carrot cake batter. But if you make this farm correctly, like I'm showing you right now, and you put like all the carrots up there, then you'll get carrots that fall down here, turn into carrot cake batter, then it gets cooked up, and then it'll get stored into your industrial chest. Very epic. Alright, so for a couple finishing touches, obviously, you want to slow these carrots down, so you're going to put like 2 blocks over here, and this is to, so you're going to make like a little tube over here. So you need this little tube to make sure the dough falls in, evenly, doesn't like fly out anywhere. So we need to make this tube go all the way up to the bread or the dough. I keep calling it bread. It's dough. I need to get that right. Alright, so you're going to make this fall all the way down here, and then you're going to use glass. See, the bread is already pretty good right now, but if you want to make sure nothing bounces out, you're going to put glass. And you see you're going to have the same problem again where you can't place the glass here, so the bread might bounce and, go over the food processor. So obviously we're going to use this ladder trick again to stop that from happening. This is probably one of my favorite tricks, honestly. I love ladders in this game. Ladders are like one of my favorite blocks now because of this. Alright, so you might want to get rid of this conveyor just so you can place this easier. And you want to place it right. You want to place that, and then you want to place right under that ladder. So this might be a little bit tricky to place. Obviously. Alright, come on. Oh, the chat's in the way. I hate the chat. Okay, there we go. And then we place our conveyor back. Alright, come on. There. Alright, and there we go. We're almost done with our farm. Or we are basically done with our farm. All you have to do is add another industrial chest over here. Place some more clay. Stop anything from falling out. Then you want to fill this up with glass over here. Actually, I'll just fill it up just so you guys can see. So, boom, boom. You want to fill this all the way up to the top. Almost done with our farm, guys. And this farm is actually pretty nice. I really like how this farm isn't just like a simple onion farm. This one is actually, you have to put some thought into it. And it honestly looks pretty nice once you decorate it and all. So, there's our little system. We are now completely done with our farm. And you can stand here with an auto clicker and you'll all be good. Obviously, get ready for scaffolding blocks. They look disgusting. No one needs to see that they're there. And we should be done. And I guess that's all for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I guess I'll see you next time. If you want me to do any other kind of farms, if you want me to review a game, I'm planning to do this series called Game Review. So you know how I show off those games like no one really plays. So I'm going to call it Game Review because no one on Roblox really does that. So I guess this will be the intro. Game Review. So basically PewDiePie meme review, but game review. And I guess I'll see you guys later. I will join the Discord server as obviously. Goodbye, everyone. Let me jump off the map for the one last time.